You're welcome back. The next thing we'll be looking at is addition and subtraction of fractions, then multiplication and division of fractions. The first example here we're going to be looking at 10 examples. So the first example here is 2/7 plus 3/7. In this case, the denominators are the same. So you have no problem, just pick one of the denominators because they are the same. So how many 7 is in 7 here? That's 1. 1 times 2, that is 2. Then plus. For the second one, how many 7 is in 7? That's 1. 1 times 3, that is 3. Then your answer is 2 plus 3, which is 5/7. That is pretty simple because the denominators are the same. So whenever the denominators are the same, no headache, just add the numerators together and place it upon the denominator. That gives you your answer. Correct. Now, the next thing we're going to look at is subtraction. The same denominator as well. That is the denominator, the LCM that we're going to use here is 9 because they are the same. So 9 in 9 is 1. 1 times 8 is 8. Then minus. 9 in 9 also, 1. 1 times 5 is 5. So 8 minus 5 gives me 3. And this is over 9. Please don't leave your answer like this. This is correct, but you can still reduce it because that was in our last lesson that you should learn how to reduce fraction to the lowest term. So how many 3 can go in 3? 1. Then how many 3 can go in 9? That is 3. But if there is nothing that can divide it, this would have been your answer, just like what we had when we did 7/15. Very good. Now let's move to this multiplication. There is no need of finding LCM whenever you are dealing with multiplication, unless it involves addition or subtraction. If it's multiplication or division, no need of finding LCM. This is 2/7 times 3/7. So the top multiply the top, the bottom multiply the bottom. That is the numerator multiply the numerator, the denominator multiply the denominator. So 2 times 3 is what? 6 over 7 times 7, 49. Now, is there any number that can divide 6 and divide 49? No. Then this becomes your answer. Very good. Then the next one, which is option D, is 8/9 divided by 5/9. This is in disguise multiplication because you are going to find the reciprocal of this. That will be the 8/9. This is your division sign, you change it to multiplication. But what is at the denominator becomes the numerator, and what's at the numerator becomes the denominator. That is reciprocal. So that means we're doing 9/5 instead of what? Instead of 5/9, we have 9/5. So here you don't need to multiply. Just since it's multiplication, 9 can divide 9 straight away. 9 here 1, 9 here 1. So I have 8 times 1 is 8. Then 1 that is here times 5 is 5. So I have my answer to be 8/5. But tell me, is this proper? No. This is a big number sitting on a small number. So you have to reduce it and make it to become mixed numbers. So how many 5 can I see in 8? That is 1. If I remove 5 from 8, what does it remain? 3. And that will be over 5. So this becomes your perfect answer. Now let's continue. The option E, the question E, says 11/12 plus 5/6. Now you can see the two numbers are not the same, but one thing is certain: one is a multiple of the other. That is, 12 is a multiple of 6. When you say 6, 12, 18, so you see 12 to become a multiple of 6. So that means this one that is a multiple of this other one, this multiple will become your LCM. So our LCM, the LCM of 12 and 6 is 12 because that's a multiple. That's the one that is a multiple of. So how many 12 can I see in 12? That's 1. 1 times 11, that is 11. Then it is plus, so you put a plus there. How many 6 can I see in 12? That is 2. 2 times 5, that is at the numerator, that is 10. So I have 11 plus 10 gives me 21 all over 12. So I can't leave my answer like this because it's not proper as well. So what do? I divide. How many 12 can I say in 21? That is 1, because twice of 12 is already 24. So what remains if I remove 12 from 21? So of course that is 9. So that is 9 over 12. But this is still not your answer, because 3 can divide 9, 3 can divide 12. So your final answer is going to be, your final answer will be one whole number. So how many 3 in 9? That is 3. Then how many 3 in 12? That is 4. So the answer will be one whole number, 3 over 4. Now we'll move to the next one, which is subtraction. Here we have subtraction 2 over 3, 3 over 5. Now we are faced with a different situation. Before we said they are the same denominators. But here now we said we have a multiple. But here none of them are multiple. 3 is not a multiple of 5. 5 is not a multiple of 3. So what do? We multiply them. 3 times 5. That is 15. So 15 becomes our LCM. So how many 3 is in 15? That's 5. 5 times 2 gives me 10. So minus, how many 5 is in 15? That is 3. 3 times 3, that is 9. So 10 minus 9 gives me 1 over 15. Obviously, this is your answer because nothing can divide again. Now we move to mixed numbers. We could easily say 4 minus 1, 3, then you manipulate your way through. But I'm going to show you another thing. Let's change it the way we change back to our improper fraction. So 4 times 4 is 16. 16 plus 3 is 19. So we have 19 over 4 minus, because it's minus as there, 8 times 1, 8. Then 8 plus 5, that is 13. 13 over 8. Here you can talk about finding LCM now. 4 and 8. 8 is a multiple of 4. Therefore, our LCM is 8. So we have 8 as the LCM. So how many 4 is in 8? That's 2. 2 times 19, that is 38. Then minus, how many 8 is in 8? That is 1. 1 times 13, that's 13. So 38 minus 13 will give us 25. So 25 over 8. And we are not done. So how many 8 is saying 25? 8 times 3 is 24. So 3 whole number. So that's why we said we could have said 4 minus 1 to give us our 3 whole number. Then we'll deal with the fraction, but it's all still the same. So when you remove 24 from 25, what remains? 1. 1 over 8. So this becomes your answer. Now we'll move to the next one. This is division. Yes, division. You remember how we did our division the other time? We changed this sign to multiplication, then the denominator becomes numerator, while numerator becomes denominator. So let's see. You don't find LCM when you're dealing with division or multiplication. So we have 14 over 33. So 14 over 33 times, not divided now this time around, times 22 over 35. 22 over 35. Now we can cut, because this is 33. This is 33. So we can cut it down now, because this is 22, this is 33. 11 can go into 2, so 11 here, 2. 11 here, 3. 11 in 22, 2. 11 in 33, 3. So, and 7 can still go here. So 7 here, 2. And 7 here is 5. So what are the numbers that remain? 2 times 2. Remember the way we said we do our multiplication. Numerator multiply numerator, denominator multiply denominator. So 2 times 2 is what? 4. Then 3 times 5 is what? 15. So 15, 4 over 15 is our answer. Nothing can divide. Though 2 can divide 4, but it won't divide this. 3 and 5 can divide this, but it won't divide. So we'll leave our answer like that. Now the next one, we have to deal with bracket first, before we go and divide with what is outside. Now, in our board mass, there's something called board mass. Whatever you see in bracket, you deal with it first. Then you now look for division. You solve the division, you solve multiplication, addition, and subtraction. Somebody will ask, why is board mass, why is it necessary? Is it necessary to follow board mass? Let me ask you a question at this point. If I ask you that 3 plus 3 divided by 3, what is it? So in your mind, you tell me 3 plus 3 is 6, and you say to divide 6 by 3, your answer is what? It's a 2. But let's see whether you are right or you're wrong. In board maths, you do division before you do addition. So 3 divided by 3 is 1. Then plus the 3 that is here. So your answer is 4. So you cannot overrule anything. You just have to follow the rule. So back to what we have. In the bracket, I have 2 whole number 1 by 3. I can change it to improper fraction. So 3 times 2 is 6. 6 plus 1, 7. So I have 7 over 3. So 7 over 3, still in the bracket. 15 times 3, that is 45. 45 plus 3, that's 48. And it's plus. So plus 48 all over 15, because it's over 15 here. I close my bracket. Then what I have outside is still division. So divided by 5 times 6, 30. 30 plus 1, 31 over 5. Good. Then from the bracket, what is my LCM? 3 and 15. You can see 15 is a multiple of 3. So what's our LCM? 15. Very good. So 15 is here. How many 3 is in 15? That's 5. 5 times 7 will give me 35. Then how many 15 is in 15? That is 1. 1 times 48 will give me 48. So I'm adding. Then here this is becoming solid while we are going to divide this. Divided by 31 over 5. Very good. So here we're going to add 35 and 48 together. So and that gives us 83. It gives us 83 over 15. Now divided by 31 over 5. Now here comes our division sign again. We change it to multiplication. This one at the bottom will go up. The one at the top will come to the bottom. So eventually we have 83 over 15 times 5 over 31. So we're going to cut it down. 5 here, 5 and 5, 1. 5 here, 3. Then what can go in both 31 and 83? So of course nothing can go in it. So I have 83 times 1. That gives me my 83 all over 3 times 31, and that will give me 93. So 93. So 83 over 93. Is there any number that can divide 83 and 93? Of course, 83 is a prime number, so nothing can divide it. You heard me mention prime number, maybe we'll mention it in another lesson. So, but something can divide 93. Since it will not divide the two at the same time, then this becomes our answer. Before we move to the last question there. The last question says 1 over 3 plus 1 over 6 all divided by 1 over 3. 1 over 3 minus 1 over 6 all divided by 1 over 3 plus 1 over 6. So we can rewrite this question as 1 over 3 minus 1 over 6. You put your bracket, then you introduce a division sign. That's the essence of this division line. The division here is the division here. Then you open another bracket, indicating that the one at the numerator is different from the one at the denominator. So you have 1 over 3 plus 1 over 6. Yes, that is it. So you are going to solve the first bracket, solve the second bracket before you carry out the division operation. Now, here, what's our LCM? The LCM is 6, because we know 6 is a multiple of 3. So how many 3 is here? 2. 2 times 1 is 2 minus, how many 6 is here? 1. 1 times 1, 1. Then divided by, what's the LCM here? Is 6 also. 3 here, 2. 2 times 1, 2. Plus 6 here, 1. 1 times 1, 1. So we have 2 minus 1 is 1 over 6 divided by 2 plus 1, 3, then over 6. So here, what do? We talk about changing this division sign to multiplication sign. So we have 1 over 6 times 6 over 3. 6 over 3. So we can say This is 6 over 3. So we can say 6 here, 1, 6 here, 1. So what is the answer? 1 times 1 is 1. Then 1 times 3 is 3. So your final answer is 1 over 3. So let me give the assignment right now so that you'll be able to submit that later.